I don't think you can live here in the Bay Area without being aware of the wonderful variety of foods we have. And every so often we ask a produce man to come on down to show us the best of the produce that's available. And as usual, Dan, the produce man, has a beautiful array of fresh fruits and vegetables. And you outdid yourself this time around. This is gorgeous.
Well, Rosie, like I like to say, every time I'm here, this is the best time of the year for fresh produce.
It is. I mean, really, look at the abundance and the color and the variety. And
oh, yes.
This is almost all locally grown here?
Everything here is locally grown, with the exception of the pineapple, which comes from Hawaii, obviously.
Right. But everything else is Bay Area.
Well, close to the Bay Area. We do have items from Yolo County, like the fresh heirloom tomatoes. But more fresh heirloom tomatoes will come from Brentwood soon, from Ken Smith Farms. One thing I would like to say is I'd like to thank Veggie Works in San Francisco for supplying us with this beautiful amount of produce.
Well, I will thank them too, so thank you very much for doing that. And I want to go to our first item, which here we have a whole bunch here. Let me just pick one up here. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. This is corn. And now this is something that I see during the holidays, you know, during Halloween, Thanksgiving, and usually we use it as decorations, and it's, you know, thick, hard, dries like plastic.
That's right. But Rosie, now it's fresh, and it's been bred into a fresh corn, and it's edible, and it is getting very popular. It's very tasty. So I'm going to pull the husk off here and let you try it.
Now?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Now this is so colorful. Let's make sure that, and it's got different colors. Now, is this like a variety of corns that have been kind of hybrided together?
Well, you know, the ornamental corn that you get, like you said, during the holidays, is one variety, and it just
that's not
grew
edible.
With different colors. Well, no, I wouldn't eat mice like it a lot,
but this is edible, and this is now available in our grocery stores?
Sure, certainly is. Certain stores will handle it. Now, it's kind of juicy. I don't know if you'd like to try that.
I guess I'll do this.
But it is very tasty. And it's been bred with the super sweet varieties that we've been getting.
Good.
Like the white Brentwood corn.
And that's one of my favorite ones. And people love, sweet white corn.
Yes, absolutely. And, you know, actually, corn has been bred so much to taste so sweet that some folks are complaining that the corn taste has been bred out.
Okay. But no, this is local also, or at least here in California.
Yes, it's grown by Swank Farms, and it's absolutely delicious.
One has to assume that this is pretty expensive?
I see them in the store going from anywhere from 59 cents to $3 for $1. So, hey, you can't beat that deal.
You can't beat that, okay. Now, we have an abundance of plums now, and I've seen them in the stores. But we have something that's relatively new over the past couple of years, and these are pluots.
Pluots, that's right. The red one is called Dapple Dandy. That's the most popular pluot right now. And then we have the Yellow Doll. Now these, I recommend eating these over the sink or at least away from your shirt because they're so juicy.
Really?
And so sweet. Pluots are plums that were grafted onto apricot trees. Floyd Zager, who is the father of the pluot, studied under Luther Burbank and improved his apricot plum cross and came out with pluots, and man, I'm telling you, they're just absolutely delicious.
Consistency isn't like an apricot at all. I think it's more like plums.
But it's very dense, very juicy.
Very heavy for such a small size.
Absolutely. Okay. And they're available in the stores now right up through the fall.
And beautiful peaches. Now I like them kind of hard, and this is great right here. Yellow or white?
Well, that's a yellow peach, but there are so many varieties of peaches right now. Yellow and white varieties. White varieties have been bred to grow with low acid, which brings the sugar out. So it's not a sweeter peach, it just tastes sweeter because there's less acid. These are also grown in Brentwood, and I want to emphasize Brentwood because it's a great growing area right now in the Bay Area, as much as we have left of it.
Well, houses are growing.
Yes, unfortunately houses are growing when the produce should be growing more.
And now a lot of people don't know what to do with this, but this is a fresh fig.
Oh, fresh figs
they're beautiful.
So good.
Can you open one up?
Sure.
And let's just show how gorgeous they are. And they're pretty sweet.
They're very sweet, and if you take these and spread some mascarpone cheese, mascarpone on here with, add some honey to it or any other flavorings that you want, and just dab it on there. Some folks wrap them in prosciutto. This is the second crop of fresh figs. We have an early crop, and then it settles down for a while, and then right around August, late July, August, the second crop starts. And the second crop is what's called old wood figs, meaning that they've been on the tree. The tree has given them a little bit more life and flavor.
Now.
Yes.
Beautiful. This is a, now, it looks like
honeydew.
It's honeydew on the outside. It looks like a cantaloupe on the inside.
That's right. This is an orange-fleshed honeydew. Absolutely delicious. You can't beat the flavor there.
Ooh, I get to try this.
And these are in the stores. And you want to pick these out when they have a waxy surface to them. You feel the surface and make sure that it has a little bit of a give as well. You want to be able to press your fingers in a little bit, but not all the way through. And the surface should feel waxy. See, you can see this one isn't ready. This one is. This one is. See the difference in the color here.
Oh, okay. But the thing is, these are blemish-free. I mean, they're beautiful.
Oh, yeah, they're absolutely.
Now, before we run out of time, which always happens to us, I want to look at these beets because they're unusual.
Oh, yes.
First of all, the first thing that strikes me is that they're tiny.
These are Chioggia beets, also known as candy stripe beets. And that's what they look like on the inside, just like peppermint candy at Christmas time.
Do they taste any different?
No, well, yeah, all beets have a different flavor, but a lot of them, they all pretty much taste the same. Some folks say they're sweeter. Other folks say that they taste the same as a red beet.
And what about those tiny, smaller ones even on the right-hand side?
These are gold beets, baby gold beets. And a lot of these are in restaurants. You know, you can get these in the stores as well.
Wow, look at that gorgeous color.
Just delicious. This is my favorite beet right here.
I've seen those before. They're beautiful.
And I like the greens as well. The greens are, you eat the whole thing. The greens are better than Swiss chard.
Oh, I love that. Okay, and then we have these pineapples, which come from Hawaii. And you said that this is another new breed.
Yes, this is called gold pineapple. Now, with this pineapple here, it is so sweet. Again, the acid has been bred out, and some folks are complaining that they're not getting the regular pineapple flavor, but isn't that good? Just subtle, mellow
really
flavor.
Sweet, beautiful.
You know, one myth that folks have with pineapples is that the pineapples are only as ripe as they get when they're picked. They're not going to ripen any further. They'll ferment, but they won't ripen any further. So what you see in the store is what you get. When they pick a pineapple and pack it, even if it has green on it, it's still ready to eat.
Okay. And one more thing before we go, we have some purple yams?
Oh, yes. Purple yams from Hawaii.
Okay.
Hawaiian purple yams. Folks don't realize that July is when yams are fresh picked.
Okay, and we have one more.
Yeah, yellow doll watermelons. Oh,
yellow
these are
watermelons.
Just beautiful. You got time to taste this one?
Okay, we have just enough time to taste this one.
Okay, there you go.
Of course.
All this is available in the stores right now. You want to get out there and just taste what the summer has to offer. It's all local. It's the best.
what man has done in order to make them sweeter, prettier, more varieties is unbelievable. But if you want to learn more about fresh produce, call Dan, or actually you can email him, and you can reach him at dan@producepair.com.
That is right.
Send him your questions, and he'll answer you gladly. And the produce man here, his partner Guido, isn't here right now today, but we're having a wonderful time without Guido, unfortunately.
We won't tell him.
We won't tell him. Thank you for being here. And of course, if you miss any information, go on our own Channel 2 website at xvid.com. Click on to Community for the Bay Area People page. And I believe we are out of time, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week with another edition of Bay Area People. So until then, I'm going to enjoy some fresh fruits. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.